All right, hey sixth graders, we are back. So you have finished, or maybe most of you have finished with the element of color. So you did your 3 drawings in your sketchbooks, and now you're ready to move on to shape. All right, so I moved into my kitchen so that I can kind of give you a little how-to of what I think they should look like. And I know this is going to be backwards, but your sketchbook should look something like this. So like I said in the first video, so you've got your title, the elements of art, and you've got the date. And then you have our first element. Color is made of light. 1, 2, 3. The first category we talked about was primary. Red, yellow, blue. I just abbreviated. The second category we talked about is secondary, purple, orange, and green. And then the third category we talked about, complementary, are those 3 color sets. So purple and yellow, green and red, and blue and orange. And it doesn't really matter what order you put them in, okay? So this is what your sketchbook on your definitions page should look like right now. And then you have another sheet of paper or another sheet in your sketchbook that looks like this. Remember, I told you a couple times, divide your page horizontally and vertically into 4 quadrants. So you have a sketchbook page that looks like this. And in that sketchbook page, because you're done with color now, we're moving on to shape in a minute, you have one drawing that has only red, yellow, and blue, only green, purple, and orange, and then you picked one pair. Sorry, it's been a long weekend. Okay, so you can also abbreviate it. So you could say like, or not abbreviate, but title it. So you could say primary up here, secondary, because I am going to be giving you 5 points per drawing at the very end of all this. And I think that adds up to like 45 or 50 points because we do multiple drawings sometimes for each element, like you just did 3 drawings for color. You will also be taking a little quiz based on these elements of art. So it's not anything that's very difficult, and it's not anything that's made to stress you out, and it's not going to be tomorrow. It'll be way, way far in the future once I know that you're comfortable with all of this. But I do want you to take it seriously, all right? All right, so here we've got complementary. So you took, I've got my 4-year-old's markers here to draw with. All right, so you took your red and your yellow and your blue, and maybe you did just a bunch of designs. Remember, I said take like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm just doing this really, really quickly because I just want to give you a brief example of, what a design could look like. I do want you, though, in all of these drawings that you're doing, to fill as much white space as possible. Okay. So I'm just taking my red and my yellow and my blue and creating a little design here. Okay, so this could be, there you go, that's perfect. Although mine was really quickly done. I'd want you to spend a little bit more time, but something like this is great. You're just showing me that you understand the primary colors, and then you can do something in the secondary box, or maybe you already did, with just those secondary colors, and then you just picked a complementary color pair. Okay, so now we're going to learn about shape, but we're going to be doing 2 drawings for shape. So you're going to put one shape drawing here, and then you're going to need another piece of paper, or another piece of paper in your sketchbook. So if you've got your sketchbook, you're just kind of flipping through, and you're going to divide this page just like you did your first page. So you're going to have another page with 4 quadrants. Like I said, you've got 3 colored drawings on your first page. You will have one shape drawing here, and then you'll have your second shape drawing here. But don't do anything in these 3, because when I get back to school with you on hopefully Tuesday, we're going to be learning about texture, and we're going to be filling all these pages up. So no worries, to be continued. But before we talk about what we're going to put in these 2 shape drawings, let's go back to our definitions page. So grab your definitions page, or flip to it if it's in your sketchbook. And you are drawing the word shape. It's that second poster up there on the chalkboard. Shape. Okay. This is a little bit longer of a definition, but you are going to write, and I'm going to write with you, when a line connects at any given point, comma, it becomes a shape. So your definition again, when a line connects at any given point, it becomes a shape. Okay? There are two types of shapes. So we're going to give you a little number one. There are organic shapes. O-R-G-A-N-I-C. And there are geometric shapes. Like geometry, but geometric. All right, so you've got this, and I know it's backwards, but so when a line connects at any given point, it becomes a shape, and then you've got a number one for organic shapes, and you've got a number two for your geometric shapes. Organic shapes, the definition for that, or your kind of defining words, are free form. It can be like a heart, or it could be a little blob. But basically your organic shapes, and I'm just trying two little blobby examples of organic shapes. They're shapes that just don't really have a definition, and they have curved lines, so free form. Your geometric shapes are going to be your shapes with right angles and straight lines. So squares, triangles, squares, triangles, or this too. This is kind of a trick question. This guy right here, is he a geometric shape? Well, yes, he is, because he doesn't have any curves, right? He's got points and straight lines. So geometric shapes and organic shapes, those are your two types of shapes. All right, so let's go to your drawings. So you can put your definitions aside again. And we're going back to your drawings. You've got your three color drawings, and then you've got this fourth box right here. Remember I said this was going to be your first shape drawing. So this is going to be organic shapes. So you can write organic. Now, we're not really talking about color anymore. We're talking about shapes. So you can use whatever colors you want on these shape drawings, and actually from here on out. So you are only doing organic shapes though. So if you want to draw a house, it's got to be like a bubble house on a hill. It's like the SpongeBob house, right? The pineapple under the sea. And I literally just drew that, kind of. So that could be the beginning of my organic shape drawing. And then maybe I could put, let's just go with SpongeBob, right? I could put Patrick over here. And if you're feeling a little creativity block today and you want to do the same thing I'm doing, go for it. It doesn't matter. Remember, I'm not looking for like amazing works of art. I'm looking for you to take your time, 5 to 10 minutes on each of these, and to also just show me that you understand the element of art that we are exploring. So he's got purple shorts. Does he have a shirt? I don't think he does. And he's kind of pink, but I only have a red marker, so he's going to be red. All right. There it is. I should win an award for that one. All right. And then I need another piece of paper, right? Because I'm going to do my geometric shapes. So this is your second page. So you either have, if you don't have a sketchbook, remember you have three separate pages right now. You've got your definitions page, and then you have two drawing pages. If you have a sketchbook, you're just flipping the pages, okay? If you do have these loose sheets of paper though, I want your name on them. Before I forget to tell you this, name on them. I have paper clips or staples up kind of at the front by the wood desk. And you can, gosh, I don't really think anything is cleaned out from Friday because I haven't been there because of my surgery. So I would just keep this in a safe spot, like maybe your homework folder or something, until I get the room cleaned out so that you can start using your drawers and your bins. Okay, but your second drawing is going to be what? Geometric shapes. So this is going to be a drawing using just geometric shapes, whatever colors you want. But remember that you want to stay away from those shapes that are freeform and that have definition, like polygons and octagons. Oh no, we do want those. Oh, sorry. You do want those. Those are the kind of drawings that you do want. So polygons, octagons, rectangles, triangles, squares, yes, have to do it all. Okay? Any colors you want. Again, it could be something that's an actual image, like a park scene with maybe some cute little rectangle dogs or something. But I'm just doing like something like this. And I could keep going with this with different colors for my geometric shape design. And that's it. So at the end of today, you should have 5 drawings total that you spent about 5 to 10 minutes a piece on that are 5 points each. So please remember that, and don't lose this because you are going to need to study from this in the next coming class periods. And we're going to keep adding to this with all the other posters that are up there, but I think we're good for now. All right, ask the sub if you have any questions, and hopefully I'll see you Tuesday.